Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am trying out the ketogenic diet, and I am documenting the first week of it, how I feel, what I eat, what I do. So my start out weight was 176.6, and the morning routine is pretty much the same. As you can see, I am starting out with lime and water and iodine in the morning. I would do one whole lime. I would squeeze it into the glass, and then I would add the iodine, 2 squirts. And what I would do is that I would chug the water, not the water, I'm sorry, the lime and iodine first, and then I would wash it down with water. I find that to be much easier than mixing water in with it and then trying to drink the entire thing. This way it's just that bit of lime that I'm chugging and then water just to wash it down. I find that to be much easier for me. And last night, after I uploaded the video for day 2, the wife and I, we were being bad, so I actually had some ice cream that I was not able to document and upload with the video yesterday because it was late. And I had a cupcake, and I had, chips and dip as well. It was just plain potato chips with dip. I feel bad. I thought I was doing pretty good until late at night, but she came home with it, and not to blame her or anything. I was being bad myself, so I had some. So that was on me, on my discipline, on my cravings, on my addiction, whatever you want to call it. So I had that. And today for lunch I am having lamb. I've been allowing it to sit in the fridge for a few days. I was trying to age it. I like my lamb aged better. So what I'm doing is that I will be stir frying the lamb with shrimp today. So I cut up the lamb into small pieces and I put that in first. I try to cook that part first because I just think it needs more cooking. And the butter is actually about 1/3 of a block, so I'm guessing that's probably half of a stick because the butter that I buy, it's Kerrygold, and it doesn't come in 2 sticks in a pack, and they just made it one big block, which is equivalent to 2 sticks. So I'm just putting it in here, allowing it to melt with the lamb. So I added Himalayan pink salt, chili flakes, and 2 pieces of garlic in there. So what I'm going to do is let it melt and allow the salt and everything to seep into the meat. And then I'm going to add in the shrimp after. The lamb, when we buy them from Big Y, which is a local supermarket. Can't really find them anywhere else for a decent price. I think it was like $7-8 a pound or so. So in my opinion, that's not bad at all. In some supermarket, it can go up as $12-13 a pound or $14-15 a pound. I just think it's ridiculous. So I'm just cooking it to my own liking. I want it to be well done. So I keep opening it up and stirring it. And as you can see, some of the liquid came out from the lamb also. When things are extremely oily, I find that I have a difficult time eating it. But if it's kind of soupy, watery, like in this case, the butter, I find it to be much easier to consume. So right now I'm adding in the shrimp because the lamb is cooked well enough to my liking. So what I've seen online a lot of is that a lot of people just fry or grill their meat, and I just don't see additional fats being added to it and then consuming those fats. Normally if it's bacon, they would just bake it or fry it and then just eat the bacon. I'm not sure what they do with the fat that's in there. Same thing with beef or any other protein source that they're cooking. But what I do is that I add more butter, more fats, animal fats, and as you can see in the plate there, at the bottom, it's just liquid fat sitting there, and I actually consume that with my protein source. I don't throw that out because just the fats that's sticking to the protein, to the meat or the shrimp that I'm eating, I feel like that's not sufficient fats for your body to go into ketosis. So what I do is that when I eat it, I would scoop the meat with some of the liquid fat with it also. So that's how I do it. I don't know if it's too much fats. Again, this is my first week doing it. Yeah, it's my first week. I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I just feel like that is a much better way of consuming the fats. Lamb meat is kind of gamey, but I don't mind it. It's good. It's kind of tough too, but the shrimp kind of offsets that a little bit. I wish the fats was a little bit soupier, so it goes down a little bit easier. It's just the texture. Whenever I overcook it and it becomes more like an oil, I find it a little bit harder to swallow it and eat it. But as far as solid fat on the meat itself, that I don't mind at all. It's just the liquid, it's just the consistency. To me, it's just not pleasant. So maybe next time I'll add a little bit more water to make it a little bit more soupy.
Can't really see what you're doing.
Okay, so
Now.
it's dinner time. It's 8 p.m. Around 7. I didn't really feel anything. Now it's 8 o'clock. I didn't really feel anything. So I'm just gonna have another glass of water with lime because I don't feel hungry or anything. I think the lunch was a large portion. The lamb was about a pound, and I think I had like maybe half a pound, 3/4 of a pound of shrimp with it also. And the butter, again, it was like half a stick, a quarter of a block or so. So that was a lot of calories, just dense calorie, fat calories. So I'm actually proud. So today it's just one meal. Water and lime in the morning, water and lime in the evening for dinner. So I think I did a good job today. So we can say today is a success. So 1 point for me. Again, thank you for dropping by, guys. If you want to follow, please subscribe. Again, I am new to the YouTube scene. Subscribe, like. I'll take any feedback or anything. So thank you for stopping by. Take care.